The fire cracked in the middle of the night. The women of the village sat in a wide circle, their wrappers tight, eyes focused. In the center stood Ifunanya, her belly full and her lips trembling. She had returned not with excuses, but with a story that the wind itself could not carry. The moon lit her skin. She was shaking, but she spoke. I didn't choose this, she said. I only wanted to help my sick mother. I trusted him. Tears rolled down her cheek. The women stared, some with shock, others with guilt. At the edge of the circle, Machidi sat silently. When Ihunaya finished speaking, she rose and hugged her daughter, both of them crying. From the shadows, Iyankem, the eldest of the village women, stepped forward. She held a carved wooden cane. Her eyes were wise. She touched Ihunaya's belly gently and said, "This child is not a curse. This child is a witness." She sprinkled sacred ash on Ihunaya's stomach. It's a cleansing, one their ancestors would see. Some women still whispered, eyes wide, shocked by what they heard. The next day, by the riverside, Ihunanya washed herself with calabash. She dipped gently like starting life again. Later that day, she took a piece of charcoal and began to write on the wall. She didn't write shame, she wrote hope. That week, she swept the compound. Mama Chidi sat nearby watching her daughter with a small proud smile. They had cried enough, now they were learning to stand again. In another hut, Yankemu stirred steaming herb in a clay pot. The scent filled the air like prayer. And at dawn, Ifunanya stepped out of her hut, back straight. Her belly was full, but her spirit no longer bent. The light kissed her cheeks, she no longer hid. As she was strolling through the village that evening, the elders under the tree watched her gently. This girl, who should have been broken, she was still standing. Later the next day, she went to a small temple and prayed for the child in her womb. She didn't beg God, she simply asked for strength. And on a mat, she placed a wooden carving of a child and mother, not just a symbol, but a promise. One night, under the stars, she rested her head on her mother's lap, both of them quiet, no more blame, just breath. A bird flew across the rooftop at sunset, showcasing freedom and peace. Then, one elder brought her a bracelet made from cowrie, and she said, "This is for protection, for what's coming." As Ihunanya walked through the village, little girls stared at her with awe, not fear, not shame, but respect. One morning, as the sun rose, she rubbed her belly with soft oil, whispering to her baby, "You will not be broken like me." That evening, in the communal courtyard, women gathered again, but this time they didn't whisper, they stood with her. But storms don't ask for permission, and as the sky darkened, the fire in her womb began to stir. Does this mean that she's about to give birth? We'll find out that in the next episode. But before you go, please like, comment, follow, and please, if you're watching from my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.